news we should, obviously after the list and all that, is Sammy Hagar is on Blabbermouth saying that he feels sorry and stuff for. Remember when he talked bad about Eddie in his
Oh
book?
yeah, a lot of times. Yeah, he spoke a lot of shit. He gave especially gave Eddie shit for the way they treated Michael Anthony. Remember, they made Michael
Yeah.
Anthony sign away his rights to the name back in 2004. And the fact that they reunited with Eddie's son in Michael's place was like what the fuck?
Right.
So Michael really he got the screw job, no doubt about that. So what did Sammy Hagar have to say in according to Blabbermouth?
I haven't even read it yet. I was gonna say we are gonna save it for the show and read
Okay,
it
there
out.
we go. All right, so good afternoon, everybody. It's Arknolia, the doctor, Dr. Earl, Arknolia Strokelbean, and the Great YR here. And our journey through the rock and roll genres of the 70s and 80s still continues, ladies and gentlemen. As you heard at the top of the program, YR's got some news regarding Sammy Hagar, and his how he feels now about the battles he had with Eddie Van Halen, rest in peace, and how he feels about those battles today.
Right.
Yes, and I could pretty much, I pretty much summed up what's going on here. And now, are you calling me right now, YR?
No, 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 no.
No? Because somebody's calling me right now. Let's see here. What the heck, dude?
No
Huh.
Minnesota, please.
No,
No
no,
Minnesota.
it's not Minnesota. It's live CA something here. Let's see here what we got here. What the heck going on here? What the fuck?
Well, just don't answer it if you don't know who it is.
I know. Well, it usually reveals who it is when we get done here,
Hmm.
and it's doing it again.
We just block them. They're trying to troll.
Well, it's live. Some CID, A here and there. Probably some
Ladies and
sort of
gentlemen,
Keith.
music maniac.
All right, so this is
Dr.
a
Brown, Arknolia Strokelbean and YR.
mm-hmm. Okay, let's see right here. It just says it doesn't really. It's what the
Now
fuck?
when we're
Toilet stuff, man.
I like your screenshot.
My screenshot here.
oh,
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
yes, I think it's
Now,
not.
wait a minute. Guys,
Stop.
what?
Stop.
Talk? I know what the fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we want to
Hello?
jump right into the list? I've only have 5 this week.
Okay, well, let me first start off person. The person who tried contacting me, his name is Toilet Stuff Man.
Okay.
Come on, let's stop.
Oh my gosh. And it just messes me. Love your show, Arknolia. Let me know when I can call. Oh my god. Oh my god. Of all the troll names that's out there. Oh jeez. Oh shit. I can't. And they're doing it again.
They're trying to ruin the show.
All right, well, listen. Whoever it is out there, wait till we're done, okay? Right, so shall we jump into the list, Arky?
Okay, and
Let's do
the
this.
first 2 people I'm going to do covers a very wide spectrum.
All right.
I'm going to start with ABBA.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
the greats from Sweden, still played on the all the supermarket radios, the commercial radios, adult contemporary radios, and stuff there. And
And
of course,
actually, they're not half bad, I don't think.
well,
Depends on the song.
yeah, it's true. We get a little bit tired of hearing Dancing Queen all the time, or
Dancing
Take a
Queen
Chance.
is not on the list.
Thank goodness, because I'm tired. God knows how many times we heard that. They overdone that shit there. The last big hit I remember was "The Winner Takes It All." That was from 1980.
Yeah.
And of course, say that
Okay.
just for some reason went their separate ways. One of their little female members, Frida, she recorded a solo record, co-written and produced it by Phil Collins, And he
Yes.
also played the drums on. Remember that song, I Know Something Is Going On?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My number 10 is Ring Ring. Well, that, ring, ring.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring of the
Uh,
telephone.
yeah, that's it, basically.
Yep.
My number 9 is Chiquita or
Yeah.
Chiquitita or some
Oh,
whatever.
yeah. Sounds like a good name for a restaurant. I wouldn't
Yeah.
be. We have a Chick-fil-A. We can have a what? God damn it! What the fuck? I already forgot the
My
name.
number 8 is Nina Pretty Ballerina.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Number 7 is The Winner Takes It All.
Yep.
What year? Now, what year was that one?
It was 1980.
Are you going? Are you going kind of early with them, or kind of?
Well, I'm doing basically
All
the spectrum,
Yeah.
but
right.
a lot of the songs are going to be from the 70s.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Number 6 I got is something they did called Fernando,
Mm.
which is
I think it.
about
I
a
think it.
bull, but it's a pretty good song.
Oh, because I remember hearing that a couple of times there on the at the place I work at as well.
Yeah. Number 5 is Thank You for the Music, which is off that album I think that The Winner Takes It All comes from,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Ah.
Number 4 is Name of the Game.
Heard that a couple of times in the past there.
Number 3 is Take a Chance,
Mm.
which is
Oh yeah.
a pretty nice song. Number 2 goes early, Waterloo.
Oh yeah. Heard that as well.
Oh.
And my number 1 that's my favorite by them is a song called SOS, which I think is their first hit.
Oh wow. You know, I know there's a couple of ABBA tributes out there. One of them was called Born Again, which is this time it's spelled Bjorn, which is one of the name of the male members there.
Right.
And of course, we cannot forget the movie Mamma Mia, which ABBA's music was used in it as well.
And that's a pretty good song, actually.
And also you know the group Erasure, featuring Vince Clark
Yes.
and Andy Bell.
Yes. Yes.
They did an ABBA tribute album, I guess called ABBA-esque, I guess it's called there.
Wow.
I hope you discover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because that group gets a lot of bad.
Give me a little respect. They just want some respect. You
Oh.
know.
But then
No,
again,
really,
right now, it's kind of the same thing with the Bee Gees. Like they used to get a lot of discs and stuff around the 80s and early 90s. But nowadays,
Especially
some
when they
people,
got on disco.
yeah. But nowadays, a lot of this stuff, I was finding new worlds, finding new audiences, it's finding new stuff there, And
Well, let's put it
ABBA,
this way. Today's music is so bad
it
that what
is.
was considered bad in the 70s and 80s is now kind of like, hey, you know what? That wasn't bad.
Exactly. I think that's what it is. I mean, if I have to hear one more pop song of some female singer, trying to sing through an auto tune, or I'm gonna barf all the Chick-fil-A I had earlier today. That's for sure.
Mm.
Especially the big one would be Britney Spears.
Oh gosh, oh gosh, we definitely got to touch up on her. And by the way, guys, I have a drama show later on this evening with Minnesota Vikings. And one of the things we're going to talk about is what is the bullshit going on with her. Definitely, for sure, man.
Okay. Now, I'm jumping from ABBA clear across the spectrum to AC/DC.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I mean, I don't know how big. I don't think I can do a bigger jump than that.
With probably one of the best jumps. First song I ever heard from her was "Highway to Hell."
Yeah. My number 10 is TNT.
Classic.
Yeah, make sure y'all shit on YR, because YR, and we're doing big things. We're doing big shows with Joe, Ken. Did you see that the other day?
Well, you're doing shows with Joe.
Well, not necessarily doing them, but we're talking to the big dog who's on my show. So y'all can talk about me for y'all little drama show. I mean, is that what it's going to be about? All about
No,
YR?
it's not going to be about YR. It's not
Because I never
about
shit
you.
on you.
No, it's not going to be about you. The drama I'm focusing on is with that outside of this community. It's going to be talking about It's going about what's going on with Britney Spears. We're going to be talking about.
You're my friend, brother. I respect you and Art, and
Yeah,
we have fun doing these
I
shows.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I'm not. The stuff I'm talking about is what we see and hear people talk about all the time. We hear about women who get involved with these abusive relationships to avoid being alone. That's
Right.
another subject.
Well,
And of
when you
course,
hear the word drama in the community, everyone's like, "Oh my God, community drama!"
no, well,
So,
this is outside of the
well, I
community here. We're
appreciate that.
talking
I
about that.
appreciate that, my brother. I'm sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead, guys.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, my number 9 is "You Shook Me All Night Long."
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm going to say you probably heard all these songs.
Wait a minute. What
Hmm?
did you just? Are you not on ABBA anymore?
No,
No, we went to AC/DC.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll join on this list, and I have a couple.
Okay, 10. My number 10 was TNT.
Yep.
Right.
My number 9 was "You Shook Me All Night Long."
Mm-hmm.
My
Back-
number 8 is "Shoot to Thrill."
Oh, yeah. Back to Black. I mean, but back.
Oh, that's number
back in
7.
Black. Oh, yeah. The
The
title.
album.
Yeah.
The album.
The album.
Yeah, but
Yes.
the song
Big
"Back in
album.
Black" is my number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Great
That was
song.
one of the 3 main records you had to have in 1980. The other 2 being Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath and
Sabbath. Yep.
and of course The Wall by Pink Floyd,
Yeah.
which I just
My
got
number-
which I just rebought just a while ago. I got the new 180 G gram vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
My number 6 is "For Those About to Rock."
Oh
We
yeah,
Salute
bad,
You.
great album there from them.
My number 5 is "Highway to Hell."
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
First song I heard from them.
Now, are these more Brian Johnson picks or the versions of Bon Scott? Because a few of them, they both did.
Mainly Bon Squad, but
Bon Squad.
Bob,
Bon
no.
Scott.
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah.
But I'm also going into some of the early stuff too. In fact, number 4 is an early song, and you may or may not have ever heard it. "Big Balls."
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
She's got big balls and he's got. I think I did a
Uh,
parody of that once.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, my number
didn't
3
love
is
that
off
song,
that same
man.
album, "Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap."
Mm.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Great. I like the album cover on that too. The people, all those people or whatever.
Yeah, the Hypnosis, the guys who did the cover for Pink Floyd, Led Zeppelin, Alan Parsons, they did that
Right.
album cover.
And my number 2 is "Hell's Bells."
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my.
Okay, go ahead and I'll do my number 1.
I'll go do your number 1 because I have a long thing on ACDC. Have a monologue on them.
Oh, okay. "Thunderstruck."
Oh yeah. My sister wanted me
I
to
just
try to
like
learn
that
that
song.
My sister wanted me to try to learn that song, but the thing is, it's way impossible to do the intro. Way
Well-
impossible.
Well, hold on. Well, I can play a little bit, but before I do that, real quick, AC/DC was one of the bands that I first kind of got introduced with. I found an old cassette tape. It was For Those About the Rock cassette. Jammed that, and been in love ever since. Yeah, a lot of the songs do sound the same, kind of that bluesy,
Yeah,
2 or 3 chord type of deal.
yeah.
But it's just the iconic presence of them, and
The
obviously
sound.
the new album now. I mean, they sound great now.
Yeah.
With that new album, pretty much the
Power
old
Up
school
is the
lineup.
name of the album there.
I mean, I would definitely Brown when they come to tour. Definitely one of those tours to check out AC/DC with that original lineup
Yep.
back. Well, not original, but the old school.
As original as it could be.
Now, one on your list was that wasn't mentioned on your list. Rather, Who Made Who?
Yeah.
Great, a
Uh,
good song as well, man.
Great song. And then I'm trying to think of some ones you haven't, because all the ones you hit were great.
Now you also remember when that album Who Made Who was actually the soundtrack to the movie Maximum Overdrive, which featured pre-recorded AC/DC songs there, like Hell's Bells and all that.
Yeah, there was a relief pitcher in baseball, I forget who it was, that used "Hell's Bells" as his entrance.
Oh yeah, And let's not forget one of the Iron Man movies. They had "Shoot the Thrill" as that's kind of like his theme music, I guess. They
Here,
made
let's
a
see if we can. Let me see if I can play it for you right now. Hold on. There we go. Something like that. You know what I mean? You get the gist, though, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
the
I do,
guitar
yeah.
work in that song was what really got me about it.
One of the best riffs in rock, probably top 5, is Thunderstruck.
and hard to difficult. And Totally Stuffed Man is trying to call me again.
He must like you.
Yeah,
And,
but if he does kill like me, they would call. He wouldn't be called under a name like Toilet Stuff Man.
It's
listen,
just pointed out in your chat
Hmm.
that Trevor Hoffman used Hell's Bells, and that's who I thought it was,
Ah,
but I wasn't going to say anything. But that's who I thought it was.
now a couple ones you haven't mentioned. Money Talks, great one.
Yeah.
Remember the live album they did from
Yes, I did.
Donington? I believe it was like 1990, 1991.
92, yeah.
1992. I was probably like the first CD I got of them. Let's see, and they had a bunch of songs. The DVD. I mean, listen, who do y'all prefer, Brian Johnson or Bond?
Well, I like
Man.
them both. I like them both because I loved the High Voltage album from the 1976 there, and I also loved For Those About to Rock, We Salute You. That album with the Brian Johnson there. That I loved the production and the sound of the songs of that album. And whenever my sister was away on whichever doing things with her friends or on a date, whatever, I would I would sneak in her room, pick up her vinyl copy of Back in Black, and play it on my record player in pitch black with my bedroom lights off. And, yeah. And
Another some early stuff is it's Long Way to the Top.
and
You know,
I guess she found out about what I did, and she also so she often went in my room when I wasn't there, and she would take my Pink Floyd Wall album and listen to
what?
that. Yeah, she did that. She did the same to me. We were talking about that one time about that, and she said, "Well, you know what? Why did we couldn't blame each other. They're both superior albums." All right, hold up. I'm gonna find out who this dude is.
Block. Oh my God.
I'm gonna find out who this chump is.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on a second. Hello.
I wouldn't do it if I were you.
Hold on a
Telling
second.
you, telling you, it's fucking Scott, dude.
Hello. That's
It's
my name.
nobody.
Oh, it's Tommy Stalker. Please give me a break. There was this bonehead out there who used to call in on Joe's programs, Ken's programs, Tommy, and it's like some sort of a guy with a low voice and stuff like that. I just cut it off right then and there, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Some bonehead. I don't know who it was. All right, so okay, as we were, guys.
Okay. Do we have any more AC/DC?
I don't know. Was that the last song you did, dude?
Well, I was
Huh?
wondering if YR had anything.
Have you ever seen them in concert?
No, unfortunately, I never did. I wanted to many times there. Oh, we got to. What about the album Blow Up Your Video? Heat Seeker, That's the Way I Want to Rock and Roll. Two badass songs right there.
Dave Rose sings good AC/DC.
Yeah, I heard about that. We got to get Dave on the show one time to do that. If he has it on video, definitely show you. He should put it in the Skype chat here.
Yeah.
Now we're going to do a little jumping again, but not real far.
Mm-hmm.
Don Henley.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Probably one of the big success stories from the Eagles after they broke up.
My number 10 is New York Minute.
Mm-hmm.
My number 9, I actually went kind of off a little bit and picked Leather and Lace,
With Stevie
which is
Nicks.
considered a Stevie Nicks song, but Don Henley's got a big part in it.
Yeah, he does. It's like a duet.
And my number 8 is You Better Hang Up.
Well, quick sidebar before you keep going. I did technically saw Don Henley live, when he was with the Eagles last year. He did he did his solo stuff as well there, but go ahead.
Number 7, Last Worthless Evening.
Which is another good song there from him. This is when at the time, I guess around 89, when Don Henley grew his hair really long there.
Yeah. Number 6, End of the Innocence. Number 5, All She Wants to Do Is Dance.
Oh, yeah.
Number 4, Boys of Summer.
Oh, yeah, which is... Have you ever heard that version? I think it was the Ataris who did our cover version of that song.
Yes.
It was a punk rock version there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
it was pretty
emo.
good though.
Yeah, it was pretty good there. Jesus Christ, who the fuck is this bonehead?
You got the fat mouth kid back there. I'm just kidding. Look, there's going to be a big NHF show tonight. Big show. They are the foretakers and the withholders and the kings of drama.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and what time are they going
Community
live? About 6. It's about 7:30 this time here. They're going to be going live, I guess?
Yes.
Ah, I see there.
Number 3 is Dirty Laundry.
Oh, yeah. Which I mentioned is about his song about what he saw on TV.
Dun, 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 dun.
About the news.
Yeah.
Exactly. And when you think about it, the song seemed very relevant during the O.J. Simpson trial there. Because remember, the E channel used to broadcast that whole trial almost every day.
Yeah. My number 2 is Heart of the Matter.
Which is about forgiveness.
Yeah. And my number 1 is the song I don't think I can get enough of, Sunset Grill.
Oh, yeah. Someone we haven't heard from in a while. Because I remember because that song, I'm surprised, Johnny Can't Read was on the list, because I remember seeing the video and hearing the track for that on the radio when it came out.
I really thought about it, yeah.
Yeah. And we can't forget the title cut from the record it came from, I Can't Stand Still, which Dirty Laundry is also from.
Right.
Jesus Christ Almighty. Jesus
Brown,
Christ.
come on. You're fucking up the show by...
I'm trying. I'm not fucking up the show. Okay.
Because they're doing it on purpose so you can keep being mad about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You're right. I'm just... That's what I'm going to do.
And it's working.
Yep. You're right. Guys are right.
Another gigantic leap. Let's get into Cher.
Oh my God!
she does have some decent songs.
Yeah, she has some there. I mean, Gypsies, Trance, and Thieves. That was one of her early classics there.
Number 10 is Believe, even though it's definitely sang through a voice machine.
Auto-tune there.
Yeah, Johnson. Oh, somebody weaked.
Wasn't me. In fact, it was that song and Kid Rock's God Only Knows. Only God knows why, I should say. It was the one that first really introduced it to auto-tune, way before T-Pain got a hold of that thing there.
Yeah, and that song is just full of
auto-tune there.
Yeah. Number 9 is Bang Bang, which was a very early song.
Oh, yeah, I remember that as well.
Which still was Sunny.
Yeah. Remember, the Sonny and Cher show had a lot of animated segments where they played some of Cher's music. Yeah. Bang Bang was one of them, and I guess a couple others. Hopefully I should find them on YouTube, because it's like, wow, they were most interesting there.
Yeah. And hang on.
You okay, dude?
Sorry, it was my auto tune.
Okay. All
Number 8 is Alfie
right. I don't think I heard of that one there.
from movie.
Oh, okay. Alfie the movie.
Number 6 is You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, which actually is a cover of a Dusty Springfield song. I jumped, didn't I?
Yeah,
I skipped number 7.
Oops.
If I Could Turn Back Time.
Oh yeah, that song where she had not only her son Elijah Blue, which was
Yo, I'm sorry. Who's the artist?
Cher.
Share.
Oh, I thought you already did share.
Oh no,
No.
we got interrupted. We got sidetracked a little bit there, but we're back on the schedule.
All right.
You remember the video for that song? People, some say that video had to be shown at late at night because of the outfit that she was wearing there.
Cannons.
Yep, exactly. And let's not forget her young son Elijah Blue was in there as well while she was wearing that outfit.
Yeah. And number 5 is Dark Lady, which is that's actually an interesting song. Number 4 is a cover of a song from the 60s called Shoop Shoop Song. It's in His Kiss.
Yeah, that was featured in the movie Mermaids, which she starred with Winona Ryder there.
Yep. My number 3 is something she covered that the Byrds did called All I Really Want to Do. Number 2 is just Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves.
Good song there. Good, very good song. This one
Yeah.
is a I know that if there was a song that I would presume my favorite from her, it would have to be that one there.
Well, my number 1 is Half Breed, which is around the same period of time. It's actually pretty decent, too.
And it's about being half-breed Indian and half-breed, I guess, white Caucasian, I guess it is.
I think that's what it is. That's a pretty decent song, too. Hey, your friend's calling again.
Oh, my gosh. And it's declined. See you later, alligator.
Now, the next artist.
I wonder if it's SC Steve. Because he has a knack of doing that shit.
I guess I have no way of really knowing.
Right. And YR just muted himself there.
Hey, YR, we missed you.
YR, we...
Yo, I have nothing to do with that, but I'm doing. Look at this. Look what I just made. Look at this.
Yep, exactly.
Go ahead, guys.
Go ahead.
Okay, the next artist is a man with multi-names.
Bro, just block him.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Why isn't he calling me? Because I have him blocked. So.
I don't know what the fuck is this asshole
It's called
doing.
fucking block, Doctor.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Okay, is this next guy John Cougar, John Mellencamp, John Cougar Mellencamp? Take your pick.
John Fogerty?
Cougar.
Okay, John Cougar. Later became John Cougar Mellencamp.
And was also John Mellencamp for a while.
Yep, exactly. And still John Mellencamp, by the way, I should say there.
Yeah. He liked to jump around with the names a little bit. I don't know why.
Yeah, and good news for him. He has, like Bruce Springsteen has, Pink Floyd has, King Crimson has, Iron Maiden has as well, copyright of his own material. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. My number 10 by him is I Need Somebody. Number 9 is I Need a Lover, which
classic tune. Still played on
Benatar.
Pat Benatar, yeah, she covered it at the same time that song, his song came out.
Yeah, my number 8 is Cherry Bomb.
Which, by the way, if you remember, the video for that song kind of like caused a stir amongst the people who was not really to see a black guy dance with a white lady there. But then again, you got to remember, Mellencamp is nowhere by any means a racist.
Nope. Number
He meant,
7 is Jack.
no,
Is a little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Oh, yeah.
Number 6, I got Pink Houses. Number 5 is ROCK in the USA.
Yeah, which is a tribute to the 60s rock era there, which we did many months back.
Very good.
Number 4 is Paper and Fire. Number 3, Hurt So Good.
Hurt so good. Come on, Dr. Brown, make it hurt so good.
Yeah, you remember the video for that song?
Don't feel like it should. You make it
Hurt so good. Remember the video for that song?
No, I never seen it. It's
Oh,
on the
man.
radio
Yeah, but you know what? Look out the original video on YouTube now. You'll see the two chicks that he's prancing around with, all those bikers. That video almost got banned from MTV because of that. But they decided to show that video, I guess, late at night, I guess, where all the kids were asleep. They had to go to school in the morning.
My number 2 is Authority Song.
Oh, yeah. His little take of the Bobby Fuller classic, I Fought the Law.
Yeah. And my number 1 is something called Check It Out.
Oh. I remember hearing that as well. That's when he added that violin player to his group there. So what's her name there? It was a gal. I don't know her name there, but she was also on Paper and Fire video just as well.
Yeah.
And
Check
Cherry
It Out
Bomb.
is a great song.
And Cherry Bomb just as well there.
Yeah. But Check It Out's a great little song.
It is. All right.
Now that's the list.
Okay.
But we're still on artists. And these are people that are worth mentioning, but they don't really qualify for a list because there's not enough material. Or I didn't really want to get into it, which would apply to the first group, Air Supply.
Yeah.
Got to mention them, but
Great
I didn't really want to fool with a list on them. But they had some good material. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll name a couple songs you like from them.
Lost in Love's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't ask me that. I probably can't even name one.
Oh, they had a lot of hits on the radio around the early
they did,
80s period. Yeah, like The One That You Love, All Out of Love, They were considered Elton John's favorite band for a long while there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Next guy I want to mention is Al Green.
Oh, yeah.
He had some good stuff.
Yeah.
Then I got Alana Miles. Her big one was Black Velvet.
I remember that song, yeah. That was probably a one-hit wonder for her, if I remember there.
I pretty much was. I can't really think of any other songs she did.
Yeah, because we never heard any. This is what one of the bummer parts about if you're make it big the first time you come out. You have to try to reproduce that same hit over and over into some sort of a different type of song, and it flops miserably.
Yeah, because that's what the record companies want you to do. Hey, this song was a big hit. Repeat it.
Yeah, remember we mentioned Quiet Riot? Remember we mentioned Quiet Riot doing the same thing with the group Slade, this cover and that cover there? Didn't work out.
Next one I got on the list is Alison Krauss. She had a couple of pretty decent hits, and she actually did an album with Robert Plant.
Yeah, what's it called? Raising. What was it called? Raising Sand, I think it was.
I don't remember, and I don't even remember what her hit was.
Oh, I know the song, big hit from that song, from that collaboration was a song called "Please Read the Letter" there.
Yeah.
I know they did a concert tour not too long after that album came out.
Yeah. Next one I got on the list is Ashford and Simpson, who had a really big song with Like a Rock.
Oh, yeah. And they had a couple other songs before that as well, but mostly R&B based albums there. In fact, they're a husband and wife songwriting team.
Yes. Yes.
I remember there. I
And they're
remember.
actually pretty good.
I mean, I remember there was one performance at the Live Aid show back in 1985, where they were doing their set, and they welcomed out Teddy Pendergrass. The place just
Oh, wow.
erupted in applause, because I guess it was the first time Teddy had been out in the
Thank
public,
you, Logan.
since that car wreck he had in '82 there.
Yeah. Next one I got is Bellamy Brothers, which their big one was Don't Pull Your Love.
Mm. And I
Yeah.
think it had another song called "If I Said You, Would You Hold It Against Me If I Said You Were Beautiful."
Uh,
If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it
you hold
against
it
me?
against me.
Oh yeah.
And Joe Dirt.
Mm. I see there.
Well, Dr. Brown, if I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
Well, I'll be questioning the hell out of you. That's for sure. There.
Pride Month, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
Whatever
Next one I got
happens,
on,
Pride Month stays in Pride Month. You know what I mean, Brown?
Yeah. Well.
well, the next one I got is more well known for the duo he was in, but he did have one song with Jennifer Warnes. That's Bill Medley.
Oh yeah, we know him. Yeah. And we know the movie that we're talking about there, the Dirty Dancing flick from '87
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but that one song was a really decent song.
Big hit there, yeah. Big song. It was like fucking everywhere. Jennifer Grey,
But
when she looked, before she looked like the alien that she does now, the late Jerry Orbach, who later joined the original Law and Order cast, and the late Patrick Swayze.
yeah, and we also know Bill Medley from his long stint with the Righteous Brothers.
Oh yeah, of course, one of the guys who was produced by Phil Spector, the man behind the Wall of Sound production.
Yeah. Next one I got had a few pretty good hits. Um, Bill Withers,
Mm.
Ain't No Sunshine.
Lean on Me.
It's, yeah, Use Me.
Mm-hmm.
He was definitely a decent artist.
Yeah, give him his due there. Definitely.
Next one I got played with a really famous group for a while, but he also had a solo career.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say he played with the group, he wasn't recognized as part of the group, but he was there. And that's Billy Preston.
Ah. Oh yeah, we know him. He was like the backup. He was the backup for the Beatles during the
Yeah, he
earlier
played
session.
he played Get Back. He played on the Get Back, I think,
The Get
and
Back
a few other
sessions as
songs.
well. He was featured in the Let It Be movie there.
Yeah. He was famous for songs like "Will It Go Round in Circles."
Something for Nothing,
Yep.
which I often heard a couple times there. And his performance of Get Back in the Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band movie towards the end there.
Yes.
Next one I got skyrocketed big time, and then plummeted just as fast.
Wow.
Billy Squire.
Oh my goodness. You know
That
how
first
much?
album is absolute classic. In the Dark.
Oh yeah, Don't Say No. Well, actually, that was his second record. His first was called Tale of the Tape. It came out a year before, and I remember the song "You Should Be My High Love" was the single from that album.
I don't remember the name of the video, but there's
Rock
some
Me
kind of
to
video
Rock Me
video
Tonight. That's the one there that kind of
that
turned everybody
killed
on.
his
Mm.
career.
I know,
Yes.
because it just didn't make no sense. It was one of those,
Mm.
I don't know. It was just him playing with his band, in some open area like a field or a nightclub or something like that. It would have been better, but that video kind of like turned people up, and it's just like down his career went and it's the same shame because the next record he released it after that, Enough's Enough from '86 was a great record. I fell in love with that record when I would play that record when I was cruising in the sunlight around the St. Clair Shores. Not really St. Clair Shores, but I would play that album whenever I would cruise around the Sterling Heights area and Troy areas in Michigan there.
Do you know a guy named Chris Moore over there? Or?
No, never met him. In fact, I never heard Simo until you brought him on to Metal Maniacs last year, believe it or not.
You never saw him in Michigan?
No, I never met him.
In his band?
What was the name of his band?
I think it was called Scumbag or something.
No, I don't think I don't recall ever seeing a band of that name there at any of the venues I went to.
Low tier, you know.
Must have been
That
later
would
on.
be kind of easy to remember.
He also played in a band called Docs with 3 X's, DOXXX.
Docs, I see there. I don't know. There were so many bands. Well, I went there. It was between 1988 to about 1994. That was when I was going to the places like the Ritz, New York, Harpo's, Blondies during that whole era there. And I never saw any of those groups that he was in, unfortunately. But then again, who knows what other bands he played in prior to those other groups? Who knows?
Yeah.
Well,
My next one I got is an offshoot of a television show, kind of. And actually, they had a movie, The Blues Brothers.
Oh my goodness!
Yes.
Yeah. Belushi and Aykroyd.
Yeah, and they actually had some pretty good songs.
Yeah.
I liked Rubber Biscuit.
Soul Man. Oh yeah, I liked that song
Yeah.
too. Soul Man, which I remember hearing on the rock radio. It's kind of funny in that in an interview, Dan Aykroyd mentioned that between the end of the disco era, when it was already dying out, and this was around 1979, 1980, before the punk new wave explosion would kick in. There was kind of like a little gap, and
Right.
they were able to fit in that gap pretty much well there.
Yeah. They were interesting. I think they only released 2 records, but I could be wrong.
I think it was maybe yes, maybe no. But we do remember like Briefcase Swell Blues, that album there, they released it in '79. Big album.
Now, the next group has a song that I got Dr. Earl to listen to,
Yep.
Blood Rock.
Yeah. A good song there that he sent me there. I definitely check it out.
You want to find the 8-minute version of it and listen to the lyrics. DOA. They're,
Yes, absolutely.
for lack of a better word, they're creepy.
Yeah, kind of like something like a Stephen King novel or one of those M. Night Shyamalan type of deals there.
Yeah, and the song is based on a true story.
Yeah.
Yo, Dr. Brown,
Yes.
can you mute your stream for a second?
Mute my what's going on?
Arknolia, can you mute your stream for a second?
Guess I can. I don't know how, but
All right, well, Dr. Brown, I'm going to send you a message, all right? It's
Okay.
very important.
Okay.
Look for it right now.
Okay.
Y'all can go back to talking, my bad.
Okay.
Watch that message, Brown.
Okay, I will. If I can get back on the thing here there. All right.
okay, the next one's kind of another jump. We're going to go to Bo Donaldson and the Haywoods.
All right there.
They did a song called Billy Don't Be a Hero.
Oh my gosh, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah. It's also covered by Paper Lace.
No. Oh wow. I see what
You see that?
I see it. Yes, I do.
Yeah, please.
It's going to be there.
Which the big one by Paper Lace was the night Chicago died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember you mentioned
Chicago.
that. Yeah, I remember you mentioned about that.
Next one is a guy I know you like, and I do too.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be a Fleetwood Mac,
Uh,
Bob Welsh.
yeah, rest in peace.
Wow.
Yeah, rest in peace, dude. He took his own life after having all these health issues. He ended his life in 2012, which is sad because he released a lot of good stuff there when he became a solo artist.
Yeah.
The album French Kiss, highly recommended. I was gonna do a review
Oh,
of that
almost the
album.
whole thing
Yeah,
is worth.
absolutely. It was like a groove rock at basically it was groove rock at its best. You know, with the orchestra, kind of give it that somewhat of a disco feel, but it was basically rock and roll mixed in with a little bit of disco here and there. The song
It,
Ebony Eyes, and they did the same thing with the song Precious Love, which came out a year
yeah.
later.
And he did a great cover of his own song,
Yeah,
Sentimental
Sentimental
Lady.
Lady, which he originally recorded with Fleetwood Mac for
Yeah.
the album Bare Trees.
Which that's a good album. Well,
Yeah.
next one I got is Bonnie Tyler.
Mm. It's a heartache and total eclipse of son of a bitch. Damn it,
What
somebody.
happened there?
Oh, no, I get those notifications on Facebook. You know, there's a story you missed from your friend Jamie here and there and there, and it didn't real. What the fuck? It's got to be YR.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Bar still with us, I suppose.
yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Okay, next one I got is Shy Coltrane or CHI Coltrane.
Uh,
Thunder and Lightning.
all right.
And next one we'll touch on is Chilliwack.
Oh my gosh. That's a Canadian group. I remember.
Yep.
They had this song called Gone,
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 Gone, Gone.
Gone. Yes, I remember hearing about them. Remember seeing the video for that song as well there.
Pretty good song. In the States is a one-hit wonder, but from what I understand, they did quite a few things in Canada.
Yeah, a lot of bands. I mean, like, remember the Tragically Hip? They were considered Canada's biggest band, but here in the States, it's like who, what, who, hey, who, huh? Never heard of them.
Yeah.
I remember one guy from Canada, Windsor, who came into to the Detroit there at the shelter underneath St. Andrew's Hall. He was like, "Do you have anything about the tragic hip? No, we don't. Oh wow! In our home country of Canada, that's considered a major crime."
Wow. Next one I got. I don't know if he's a Texas boy or not.
Mm.
It's Christopher Cross.
Yeah, I believe he is. Yes,
Of course, we know Sailing.
Sailing, which
I
was
Like the Wind.
yes, Sailing. By the way, got covered by an R&B artist named Avard, and also by NSYNC. Believe it or not, the boy band.
And Arthur's Theme. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
remember the other title. I'll do it.
The best you can do.
Yeah, that's it.
I remember there was a boy him.
Great songs.
You know, I remember he did a performance of that song, and guess who was on the piano? Dudley Moore,
Wow.
who starred in that movie. Apparently, Dudley Moore is a piano player at heart there. He did a couple of the piano playing in the movie 10.
But Christopher Cross did some really good stuff.
Yeah, and
I don't
interesting.
know why he didn't get any bigger than he did.
I don't know. I don't know. He
Rin
did.
Tin Tin, Dr. Brown.
What? Rin Tin
Rin
Tin?
Tin Tin.
Rin Tin Tin? What, a band?
Yeah, you said 10, right?
Tune.
10?
Big.
Oh,
It was,
tune.
yeah.
Next group I got something called the Climax Blues Band.
Oh my goodness! I remember that one song from I think the guy is the singer Jimmy Hall. He would later go on sing on Jeff Beck, one of Jeff Beck's albums, Flash. It
Yeah.
was the song, you
Yeah.
know, gets us all in the end. He's a vocalist on that song there.
Their really, really, really big song was something called "I Love You," which was
Remember
kind of
he-
like a ballad.
It was bad. I remember hearing that a lot of times. It got played a lot. Remember that show Pillow Talk where they played only love ballads that would be on around this time towards the evening?
Yes.
They would
With
take
Erotic Kitty, you and Erotic Kitty, Pillow
no,
Talk, remember?
well, that was a different Pillow Talk. It was a discussion and let's put it an erotic kitty. By the way, she needs to grow some balls.
Why?
Bec-
She's a woman, right? Or
but here's the thing, and I'm sorry to interrupt, Ark, but I need to get this out.
I
You
just
were
thought you were talking about your show. That's all. I didn't
no,
know
but what? Well, I haven't been on that show since it all fell apart. Since that, well, this is the radio show back in the back in Detroit there that used to play soft rock love songs there. And the song that Arknolia mentioned, was one of the songs that was played a lot on that program there.
They had other songs, but that was the biggie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That song was immensely popular for them. Technically, I guess they'd be a one-hit wonder, although released something like 8 albums.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, the Grateful Dead released how many records, and they only
He
had
didn't
one.
really have any hits, but
They had
Touch
one,
of Grey.
except yeah, that's about it. So that kind of qualifies them as a what hidden wonder.
yeah, and they've got dozens of albums.
Absolutely, there.
Next one I got is the Commodores.
Lionel Richie and the boys.
Yeah. And there's a song that I don't recall whether Richie did it on his own or he did it with the Commodores called Easy.
Yeah, it was
Was it
with the
easy?
Commodores. Faith No More did a somewhat good version of that song there.
But that's a nice little song with a nice little guitar lick in it.
It is, yeah.
Then I got Cornelius' Brother and Sister Rose.
And we it's too late to fall. Too late. I believe I'm
To turn
falling
back
in love. Yep. Too late to turn back now. I heard that song many, many times there.
The next one I got is a guy by the name of Dan Hill. But for the life of me, I can't tell you what his song was.
Dan Hill. I think I know what it is. He had a couple of them. Couple in the
Yeah.
80s there, and one big one in the 70s. Sometimes When We Touch.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
Yep, that was around the 1977, 78 period. Then he would come back again with a song called Can't We Try, which was a duet. And he also had another song, another ballad called I Can't Believe I've Fallen in Love. I think was the name of it, if I'm correct. It was it was also... Oh, gosh.
I don't know.
I should probably look it up sometime. I'm going to look it up right now because it's been a while since we heard about it. He's, by the way, also from Canada just as well there.
Right.
He had...
While you're looking that up, I'm going to mention the next guy
hmm
because everybody knows his one hit,
Yep.
Dave Loggins.
Oh, my God. Dave Loggins. I remember... I heard the name many times there.
Please come to Boston.
Oh, my gosh. That song is like, wow.
That was pretty much his only hit, but it was a biggie.
Oh, wow. And going back to Dan Hill there, he is in the... he was inducted into the Canadian Songwriters Hall of Fame in February 2021. So which is pretty good there.
Yeah.
And he also received a Grammy for his role as co-producer of Celine Dion's "Falling Into You." And he was,
Wow.
I guess what song? "Never Thought I Could Love." That was a big hit. That was the other song I was talking about there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's got that taken care of there.
Okay, and the next guy I'm going to mention was a member of two pretty big groups, but he also had at least one solo album. And as far as I remember, he only had the one solo album.
Mm.
That's David Crosby.
Oh, wow.
And it's a pretty good album.
Which one was it? I remember I think he had another out recent. He had another album that came out not too long ago. I guess it was that was released
Well,
on an
he's got
indie
to go
label.
solo now because Stills and Nash have all told the world they want nothing to do with this guy.
Wow,
Because
really?
apparently he's a total jerk.
Wow, whoa, that was something there.
And he'll even tell you that. Hey, I'm a jerk,
Wow, that's
which is
something.
interesting.
Well, you got to remember all the times he was a jerk during his drug use. There was a detail saying where there was an incident where Crosby didn't get the drugs that he wanted, and he just walked off stage or laid down there backstage. And later, Steven Stills threw some water on him and said, "Hey, come on, you can't be like this, man. What are you doing there?"
Yeah.
But that's what drugs do. It takes a toll on you, no matter what.
Yeah, the one album I know about, I think it's If I Could Remember My Name, but it's got several really good songs on it.
There was this one song that was a big hit that was that was produced and featuring Phil Collins on it. And I think that's the one song you're thinking of. I think it was.
To be honest, I'm not real sure.
Did y'all hear that?
I heard
I
a
heard
little
that.
dingle
What is
ding.
that?
Yeah. So it's something like a little bits when Joe. Yeah, I remember Joe
Oh,
Cronin.
so we do have a dollar donation, and it says, Dr. Brown, you need better mods. Vikings is not doing his job.
Oh,
And yeah,
Viking.
there's a lot of
Yeah, no.
yeah, another dollar. Yeah, it says Brown needs better mods ASAP.
Yeah.
And that is from OMD, Old Man Davey. Thank you, Davey, brother. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff going on in your chat, Brown. Maybe if you wanna,
Yeah,
you
no.
know,
Well, I know Chad.
if you want to make Chad a mod, he's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ron Booth, if you want to make him a mod, or Travis TLC, they can take care of it because they know what to look for.
Well, Travis is not here, obviously, and let's see here. I know Not Famous. Well, Not Famous, is a pretty good person there.
Well, no, I wouldn't. I would do Chad. Just do Chad.
Yeah,
with mod.
Chad and Ron Booth.
Yeah, they're good guys.
All right, there. All right. Okay, Chad, you are now. I'm going to add you as a moderator. There you go.
Congratulations, Chad.
And I'm going to find Ron Booth. Where is he at? There he is. And Ron, you are just
Congratulations.
Yeah, you are a moderator just as well, dude.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys, now do your fucking job.
No, they will. They will.
Oh my gosh, I had to throw
Next
that in.
guy had a huge hit. Excuse me. David Essex.
Oh yeah, we know this guy. He also starred,
Rock on.
and we know that. Which years later we get covered by a well-known soap star named Michael Damian, and it was for a movie called Dream a Little Dream. What's his name? Corey Feldman, I believe, was the star of that movie.
Wow.
Yeah, in fact,
He had another minor hit. I think the song was "Turn On Your Lamplight" or "Love Light" or something like that.
there's also a movie that he starred in along with Keith Moon and a couple others there called Stardust, I guess it was called there. It's very. I remember seeing that movie on the Cinemax cable channel there, and it was like, wow, wow, interesting stuff there. And the band that they were started in the '60s was called the Stray Cats.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to look up that movie right now, Stardust, the movie with David Essex.
Okay.
Because it's like.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to mention the next guy because I like the guy myself a lot, and that's Don McLean.
Oh yeah. We
The
know it is.
big one was
American
American Pie.
Yeah, which was written about the day the music died.
What's his name? The Big Bopper and the plane crash. Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly
Yeah.
and Richie
Was it about-
Valens. Yes,
was
it
it
was.
about
Yeah,
Buddy
that's what
Holly
the song's
dying?
about.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
what it was about.
Another one he did that I thought was a really good song was Vincent,
Hmm.
which was about Vincent van Gogh.
Um, and another, he also did his cover of the song "Crying," which was a Roy Orbison
Oh,
tune.
he did a real good version of that.
Hmm.
I mean, I always liked Orbison's version, but McLean's version didn't do it any shame.
Wow.
It was a good version. He had several other songs that were pretty good. Dreidel,
Hmm.
uh, Castles, something to do with castles, but I don't remember the title.
Hmm. Yeah. I found that a movie that was talked about that started David Essex. It's from 1974. It's called Stardust. It was a British musical drama directed by Michael Apted. It starred Essex, Adam Faith, Larry Hagman, and it was also a sequel to a movie called That Will Be a Day, which came out the previous year, which introduced the characters of Jim McClane and his three-star buddy Mike Menry, and it chronicles Jim's rise and fall as an international rock star during the 60s and early 70s, with Mike as his personal manager. It also included Keith Moon for The Who, Marty Wilde, Paul Nicholas, and Ed Brines, and Dave Edmunds, who later have solo hits of
He
himself.
had some he had some pretty good songs.
Yeah, Crawling from the Records was one of my favorites. The album he did with Jeff Lynne producing called Information, damn good one as well. Slipping Away,
Rockpile. It
yeah.
was
The
the other
project,
album.
yeah, the project he had with Nick Lowe.
Yeah, he did I Hear You Knocking, a good version of that song.
Hmm. Yep.
And a pretty good guitar type song, but it was a kind of a strange one.
Oh.
Some called Saber Dance.
Ah, interesting. And the group that the touring band that he there was involved in was called the Stray Cats, as I mentioned there, which will later become the name of the Rockabilly Trio featuring Brian Setzer.
Right. Okay, the next one I got, kind of an unusual one.
Hmm.
Dr. Hook and the
Oh,
Medicine Show.
yeah, which later became just simply Doctor Hook.
Yeah. They actually, I think, covered that Beautiful Body song.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it also had another song called "Sharing the Night Together," which was a big hit.
Yeah. The cover of the Rolling Stone.
Yep. And also,
And,
"Baby Makes Her Blue Jeans Talk."
yeah, and Sylvia's Mother.
Ah.
That some pretty decent hits.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they did that Beautiful Body song.
Maybe so. I should probably look that up, but I got too many tabs open. That's gonna fuck up my computer there.
Uh,
Let me see here.
uh,
Doctor Hook and the Medicine Show. Let's see. Share it. Beautiful. Beautiful. When you're in love with a beautiful woman.
that's it. I knew
That's
they had
right.
a song like that.
Yes, exactly.
They did some pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I think I believe it was their keyboard player, was the one-eyed guy.
I think it was the
And
guitar
I
player.
think
The one
that's
I think I thought he was the guitar player.
could be, but I think that's where they kind of got the name Dr. Hook.
Interesting there. I thought it was Captain Hook originally because the Peter Pan character. I had to realize, oh shit, I made him boo boo there. So I stand corrected on that there.
And the last one we'll do till the next show
Mm-hmm.
is going to have a little discussion, possibly.
All
In
right.
fact, I was considering making a list for this guy's Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Oh my goodness, yeah, one of the great ones.
Oh, yeah. Shining Star.
That's the Way of the
That's the way.
World, Yearning,
Yeah,
Learning, All About Love. Their cover of "Got to Get You Into My Life" by the Beatles,
yeah,
which they did highly excellent, I should say there.
yeah,
And and also the song "Let's Groove," and also they, if I understand, they put on some phenomenal shows, some of the phenomenal theatrics as well. I remember there was an HBO special, look on doing their live show there. They came up with this little thing where some guy in the microphone was like, "You're bad." Oh yeah, where they're trying to take on this alien-like creature machine there, something like the Transformers.
yeah. And that was a good group too.
Yeah.
Very good group.
And I don't know if they're still together or what, but well, I know Maurice White passed away a few years back,
Mm.
and a couple of I don't know if they have the Phoenix Horns with them. And Phoenix Horns, by the way, did a phenomenal work on some of Phil Collins's albums, as well as that one Genesis record, Abacab.
Yeah,
So yeah, definitely look to see if they're still around there, but most likely they're not without some of the main members we know and love.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. All right. So, why are you still there, dude? You want to do your update there? I think you're the story about Sammy Hagar.
He's
YR.
still there.
Yeah, he's just
Yes.
there. You are, dude. Yeah. Okay. So, what did Sammy Hagar have to say about Eddie Van Halen this time?
All right, so basically, I apologize from the bottom of my heart for exposing Eddie Van Halen's dark side in my book. And if you want to go to blabbermouth.net, Dr. Brown, if you want to read the rest, because
Okay.
it's pretty, but it's good. And it's one of the main stories on Blabbermouth. It says Sammy Hagar. I apologize. Basically, it shows.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up right now. And basically, he feels. I guess he's now feeling remorse now because the things he said about Eddie Van Halen in the past. That's since the dismissal from Van Halen in '86 there. And here's what he said here. Let me
You did.
look.
You knew that there was supposed to be a big tour with all three singers, right?
All three singers: Hagar, Roth,
Oh,
and Sharon.
called the kitchen sink tour before he died. You know, if he that was the thing. If he pulled through it, the cancer and stuff, and he said to his son and all that, it would be like his son on there opening for the band, but all original. All three different singers. Kitchen sink tour, but it never happened, obviously, because he passed. But yeah, it was supposed to
And
happen. It's a big tour, man. So.
well, you may remember back in 2002, no, excuse me, Sammy and Dave toured together. But I guess that tour didn't really work out that as well because you remember Hagar and Roth are two different personalities.
Yeah, what was it? It was called, what was it called? It was
I
called
don't know. I don't know what it was called, but yeah,
not the best of both worlds. It was something kind of
I've actually forgot, but I do know that it was from what I understand, Roth wanted more stage time here and there, and of course, those two will never see eye to eye. So you're going to have to get a shrink if that tour ever would actually come forth. Just like you're going to if Dokken were to do a full reunion tour, they're going to have a psychiatrist. You'll have the amounts of therapy because George and Don do not see eye to eye. And all right now, so I got the article up here. Sammy Hagar was asked if there were any things that he left out in his 2011 autobiography, Read My Uncensored Life in Rock, that he thinks he should have put in any stories it included that he late wish he hadn't. He responded, "Oh yeah, quote unquote, I forgot so many fun little things, and every now and then I wake up in the morning, I have a dream, I wake up and it makes me remember something into my childhood. And I think I should have put that in the book, but the fucking book would have been this big. Holds hands wide apart there." Now, but more than anything, he said, because of my Because of the untimely and tragic death of Eddie Van Halen, I apologize from the bottom of my heart for exposing his dark side to where I don't know anyone wants to hear that now. And unfortunately, it's in the book. And it's true, it's all true. It's not like I have to say, oh, I was lying. No, no, no. If I wrote the book today, I would have only put the good of Eddie Van Halen because he was such a brilliant, genius guitar player and such a great friend and a great partner until everything went wrong. Like everything else, anybody who's been divorced or broke up from their girlfriend or your boyfriend, you know how it goes. Happy endings aren't always the case in a relationship. Eddie and I had a happy ending. Thank God before that it wasn't so happy, the happy ending of the band, but thank God we got it back together. So they did work things out prior to Eddie's passing. Thank goodness for that. And but however, it would have been more better on Michael Anthony's part.
Uh,
It would have been because right now, deep down, probably Michael Anthony has a lot of issues of why he was, booted out of the group the way he was, why he was replaced with Wolfgang Van Halen, and why he had to sell away his rights to the name. Makes no sense. Just makes no sense at all.
Sickening.
I know it's sickening because because Michael Anthony did not only did good harmonies with Van Halen in terms of the high notes of some of their earlier songs, but he also did a good job playing that bass guitar. He was like considered, as I mentioned many times in a couple magazines, he was like a Mack truck on the bass.
That is true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will
So
bend for you.
we will bend for you, Eddie. Yeah. But you know what? After hearing about Eddie Van Halen, Let Me Kill Mr. Al Rickman, David Bowie, I guess it's safe to say, fuck you, cancer.
Yes.
Yes, And but then
And
again,
that
let's not forget Eddie was a heavy smoker. And
cancer and suicide are not jokes either. It's not something to joke about. Cancer
yeah,
and suicide.
absolutely. I heard about Jake DeMarco saying cancer is funny. I don't think so, Jake.
Yeah, fuck that.
No.
Fuck it.
Yeah, dude. Ask any relative or friend who's lost someone they knew and loved from cancer, and they'll smack you across your damn head.
Even if it obviously affects the person that has cancer, but it also
If,
affects the loved ones around them caring for that person as well.
yeah,
So,
because they wish they could make that cancer go away, but they can't. It doesn't work. And all these stupid cancer treatments out there, they're like, oh, we could treat it. We'll try to do this to put it in submission, but they won't cure the goddamn thing. Because cancer is a big industry, a money-making industry. That's why we see so many medical centers out there that specialize in cancer. So when I see some still stupid billboards saying, cancer, we have you surrounded, I'm like, bullshit.
mm.
You know, with all the people, with many people we've lost and knew from cancer as well. There's a couple of people I knew back in Michigan who had to deal with that bullshit disease. And also shout out to Ken's wife, Shannon. She beat her cancer issues. Give her props. Even including Shannon Osborne.
Yes.
Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. He beat throat cancer. And he's still singing like a motherfucker. Still singing like the badass that he is. All right. All right, so do we have any more to go, guys, here?
I don't have anything.
All right, there. Because I know No Hard Feelings is going to be on the Farmhouse Network channel there. Definitely want to go over there and check that out there. It's going to be talk about what's going on with this community. And, of course, later on tonight, we're going to get a hold of Minnesota Vikings fan to talk do our drama show, which we're going to, like we said, we're going to only focus on the drama outside of this community.
Yeah.
Britney Spears, the predator stigma, and the I don't want to be alone situation that we've seen so many women go through, and also a couple others situations that they may come up at the last minute there. We'll definitely stick around for this channel later on this evening. That'll be about, I guess, 11 p.m. Eastern time when we do this program here. All right, so I guess that'll be it for today.
Alrighty, and we'll continue with the 70s next show. And I may or may not have lists after I see who's out there.
Mm-hmm.
And continue on with the artists that are interesting.
Mm-hmm, that's right. Okay, so for YR,
Thank you.
Arknolia, and for myself, this is Arknolia and the Doctor, episode 48 of our Music Memory series.
We're almost up on 50.
I know there. I've got one more after this, and which will probably be this coming Thursday, I believe.
Okay, just
All right.
let me know.
Okay, definitely. Okay, you guys have a good one. On all of
Okay.
us, you have a good Monday evening, and later on. Damn.
Okay.
We gotta make that into a cell bite sometime soon. There. All right. Okay, we are out of here. Bye bye, guys.